Hello everyone, I am Silly Squirrel, and we are ReviveMeBroGames, a gaming podcast where two best friends discuss cooperative games, multiplayer games, and so much more.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to pay our respects to Call of Duty. It was viciously murdered by the Battlefield 6 beta. Let's go, everybody. This is ReviveMeBroGames.
Oh man, couldn't have put it better. We are available anywhere you get your podcasts. If you listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review. It's free and it helps us support the pod. And also remember to check out our YouTube page with our latest streams and, of course, the episodes for the podcast. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
My God, Master Rein, you call, man, dude, for reals. Battlefield 6 is here, and he just booted Call of Duty's teeth into the pavement. Oh my gosh,
dude! They said GG's Activision. They said GG. They listen to the community. I hope. We'll see. We'll talk about
for reals.
But you know, well, thankfully we're not gonna have unicorn skins, anymore. No more Lady Gaga and Nicki Minaj running around or whatever. Leave the skins for Fortnite. Let's go Battlefield 6.
Oh my gosh, dude! I completely agree. Obviously, as you can tell, we're all very excited. You'll hear more about our impressions. But man, if they just, as long as they keep it how it is at the moment, like I'm happy. I am thrilled. I am thrilled.
Yeah, agreed. Well, we are joined here today by some of our good friends. We got Johnnyboi in the house,
hello.
And we got
hello everybody.
What's up, dude? And then we got Gene BulletMagnet. What's your other gamer name? Spectra. Gene, aka BulletMagnet, aka Spectra. What's up,
everybody
dude?
hates that one.
No, dude, Spectra is actually cool. We just came out with a strain called a live resin called Card Spectra, dude. I should send you one.
Yeah, I'll be waiting, man.
How you gentlemen doing?
They're pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying the beta.
Man, my family just had a baby, dude. We just had a baby.
Oh, that's right.
I'm back to getting 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep every night.
Congratulations.
This baby is he's gonna grow up to go to Spain one day and just kill all the zombies there one day. If you can guess his name.
Oh my God, it's funny because I get it.
Is the name Leon?
That's Leon.
Oh, really?
It's Leon. Yeah. Leon.
I had a
So
you know what's funny? I was thinking about if I have a boy. I was like, I've been going through these names, and I was watching Dune the other day, and I'm like, oh dude, Paul Atreides would be such a cool first and middle name. Oh my God. But I don't think my wife might go. My wife might go with Paul, but I don't know if she'll go with Atreides as like the second name.
Atreides middle name. I know, dude. I totally feel that.
Oh,
the middle names if you can do like a fun, cool middle name, then I feel like it gets even more epic. The name, you know what I'm saying?
Like what about Duncan? Can I call you Duncan?
Duncan?
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. It's 2025, dude. I don't know about Duncan, dude. Maybe not right now.
Anyway, let's get to it, gentlemen. So, Battlefield 6. So, we played it.
Dun, 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 dun.
We played it during this latest beta phase. So, by the time you hear this, you probably already went through the second weekend of the beta. But let me tell you, for a beta testing, I think, in my opinion, this is probably the most successful beta testing anything that I've ever seen. Like, it ran smooth. And that's the first thing I need to point out. That game ran smooth. Yeah. It was like playing a finished game. And I was
good performance.
Very content. Now, there are a few things that we noticed that was kind of wonky and all that, but in terms of just the general gameplay and going through the motions, like, I felt like it was pretty good. What do you guys think?
It was pretty good.
No, it runs very smooth. I like the maps quite a bit. It's a fun game for sure.
It's running
You
really
know,
good for
I
me.
think it's running smooth for sure. I was expecting a lot more of a choppy experience in the beta, and it to be like, oh no, they fix it in the regular game. Oh, the
Yeah,
server,
yeah.
clunked out. You know what I'm saying? But I've had way more service issues than games drop in freaking Halo Infinite than I did at all in the beta. I don't think I dropped a single. I don't think we dropped a single match in the beta.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
not
saying?
at all.
Performance wise,
Yeah.
it's very good. Yes, I've had no crashes.
Me either.
No crashes. Yeah, no crashes either. And for a beta, you would think you would have a crash.
Eugenio?
You know,
It
no crashes.
it loads really fast too. And I have a 370 laptop and it's running super smooth. I don't know if it's on low or anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
You probably have medium to high. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm running on a 2080 Super right now. Hopefully upgrading pretty soon. I've got a pretty decent CPU attached to it, but I'm not gonna lie, it's running really good. It was like at about 90. It was loads really fast.
I agree.
Dude. And even though I had to wait in queue and I was 180,000th in place or whatever, 180,000th place, I still got into the game in like 10 minutes.
Whoa.
Easy, dude. I was like, oh, let me just go get a drink. And then like I still got in. It wasn't like, oh, you're gonna get in within the hour and a half hour or 40 minutes. It's not like, guys, load up the game because you don't know what time you're actually gonna get on, you know? No, it actually is smooth. And speaking of the numbers, I just pulled them up. So Call of Duty had a peak of Steam players at 491,000 players, right? The Battlefield beta peaked at 521,000 players, dude. Dude. So when this comes out, I mean, Call of Duty is already its numbers. It's already done for it. You know what I'm saying? Like people are gonna be playing Battlefield 6 because like when it comes out for sure, you know, you have a lot of people, the Call of Duty veterans playing Call of Duty for always, right? But I think Battlefield 6 is gonna draw the majority of people.
Yeah.
Once this hits on I think on October 10th.
Yeah, I already pre-ordered it. I couldn't wait.
He did hold the line.
Yeah, no, I did, no, there was no reason to. Like,
no, seriously. I mean, I'm gonna buy it either day one or the day right before, so I might as well pre-order.
I'm gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
I was
ahead.
reading that there's 600,000 pre-orders. I mean, yeah, pre-orders and 2.3, 2.4 million wish lists. So it's gonna be big when it comes out. Probably a million.
Chica. Really?
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
Johnny's one of them. Pre-orders.
I mean, I believe it. Because I mean, people are loving it. You know, I mean, the game is running smooth. Honestly, even if the game came out with the beta, how the beta is right now, I'm still buying it. Even with the features that the beta had, I would still buy that game. You know what I'm saying? So, 600,000 pre-orders so far.
Yeah, man. 600,000.
Wow.
In the wish list, of course. I think a lot of people are waiting.
yeah,
A lot of people are waiting for that day one review. But I mean, right now, I mean, we could probably guess what the day one reviews are going to be as long as like there's no bugs, and I don't think we've seen.
the only thing I'm kind of uncertain of is like the bigger maps, like because so far we've only seen like one of the larger maps.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
Potentially correct.
Yeah.
oh medium, yeah. Like I don't feel like we've seen like a large scale map like in the previous ones
Yeah.
just yet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
True. Yeah, you're right. I don't think. Yeah, definitely the other Battlefield maps have for sure been bigger than what we see in the beta. But I don't think they're gonna, show us everything in the beta. They're only gonna show us a select number of maps to test out the game and make sure everything is working smooth or whatever. But I think from what we've seen, I think from that big map that we have so far, another couple big maps like that is pretty cool. Although, do you guys want bigger? Is my question.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like the jets and stuff.
Battlefield is big maps, man. We need more.
I was saying definitely for the jets and helicopters because like I don't think we've gotten that much use of them.
I
Yeah.
agree.
True. There's only one. There's only one in the beta. That makes sense.
Yeah, there's supposed to be more maps, more big maps, but I think there's less big maps than the previous Battlefields. We'll
Okay.
see.
We'll see. So we'll have to check it out. I mean, so far, man. I mean, we don't need that many weapons to really test out the game to see like how great it is. I mean, but so far with the amount of weapons that are on there, testing it out, you get all the rifles, like a sniper, LMG, SMGs, and shotguns or whatever. And man, I think from there it's a great base. You know what I'm saying? For them to like scale up not scale up, sorry, expand weapons from there. So with what we're getting so far in the vehicles, obviously I don't think we're seeing all the vehicles just yet. I definitely think there's more types of helicopters. There's probably the small copter with the minigun on it, the 2-seater that we haven't seen. So I think there's quite a few vehicles and quite a few things that like once the game actually comes out, people are going to be excited about to play with. But as it is right now, it's fun. I'm having a ton of fun playing
it. Like I think what I'm really enjoying about this is, and I kind of want to really, really, really stress this out, is we're back to you being one of many when it comes to being a soldier. Like no skins, no operators. Like the last Battlefield had a lot of that, and infamously had that one guy that looked like DJ Khaled. that was so distracting anytime I play that game, where sometimes the top squad was 4 of the same operator with the same face and the same like. But I'm okay if it's like uniforms, but like I'm me playing like Eminem, or Lady Gaga, or for me that's not Battlefield. And Battlefield's supposed to be you're just a soldier and you have a role. And you play to that role because that's how you get the points and that's how you get rewarded. I love that about Battlefield because no other first-person shooter is like that. They don't reward your KD. They reward you playing as a squad, playing for the squad, and playing with everyone else. That's how I felt while playing this beta, where it's like your recon was your recon, your support was your support, your medic was your medic. And even though you could switch around the weapons a little bit, you can still customize a little bit of your soldier. But in the end, it's like you're just a soldier. You have a it just makes it more believable, right? Especially when you're like running to the hill with your squad and you all look the same. Yeah, you all look the same because you're soldiers. That's the point. So
I just think that the close classes should be the default. That's the classic Battlefield. The close conquest.
Well, they have maps for close weapons. They have maps for close weapons.
Yeah.
So, like if you want to play close weapons, you play close weapon map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they have the whole game like doubled with close weapons and not close weapons. So like if you want just close weapons, you can just do it.
It's not that. It's that the close conquest is now not the default. Should be the default in my opinion.
Well, there's a close weapons mode for conquest too. So like. I don't get the argument there if they already have a separate mode for close weapons.
Yeah. The whole mode is there for everybody who wants it.
No, and then, No,
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
What I'm saying is that we should have the default mode to be conquest, and that's the close one, and then the open conquest should be the
isn't it the same thing but just
bigger
backwards?
Well, technically, it's not the same thing. Because the close conquest is the classic Battlefield, and they're pushing the open conquest as the new Battlefield, as the classic Battlefield.
It's not that way all the way because the gadgets are still semi-locked per class.
Yeah,
that is true. Like you're not gonna get a recon with a RPG.
And well, hackers, man, I don't know, I hate it.
Oh, for real, dude. Yeah, I agree with the hacking part. I think what we want is for like certain classes to be designated. Like if you're like a recon class, you only have the recon abilities, and you're supposed to be playing like as a recon style. But at the same time, like here's an interesting thing about it, right? Let's say you are a recon, but you're using an SMG. Well, then honestly, you have that option. But you're kind of like screwing up your recon status unless if you have a good specific strategy, right?
Yeah.
Because the recon guy is supposed to be spotting people. You know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to be an assault guy necessarily, right? So, or for example, if your assault guy has a sniper rifle, it doesn't really make too much sense for your assault guy who can also use a shotgun to be an assault rifle. Sorry, to be a sniping from the back, right? So it doesn't help the team meta as a whole, right? But that option is given, and I think it's fine in a way that the option is given. I get the whole community being like, no, we want it to be more closed off, but also I think it's interesting because like kind of what Celia saying earlier, like every person, you're just like one part of like a big army of a big team. But at the same time, if this like you have a bunch of people of your big team who, you know, kind of suck, then like, yeah, your team is going to lose because they're not playing their classes correctly. Like medics who don't revive, or like a medic who is just dying all the time because he's playing the front line instead of like helping people in the back who are getting killed or whatever, right? So they're not even playing their class correctly. And I kind of almost think that it's fine that DICE is giving people the ability to not play their class correctly, because it's almost like, well, the people who do and the teams who do and the people who are more organized are always going to crush those who are not. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Then we gotta get into the meta parts of builds, and everybody is gonna be using the same class with the super powerful weapons.
I think I agree that if there's a meta, but I think there's like a rock, paper, scissors also, the battlefield.
Okay.
Because like, let me give you an example. Let's say everyone is a sniper and no one's on the point, you know, for example, right? And you only have a couple of people on the point. Sure, though, everybody's a sniping is looking at the point, but on the point you have some buildings where people can hide, and you have a ton of medics who are reviving everybody. Sure, you get headshotted, but people are able to respawn on their teammates, right? It's a certain strategy. I think everything comes down to the strategy and being like, well, damn, the entire other team is sniping. What is a counter strategy? And if you don't start playing that counter strategy, or for example, like, you know, your team got pushed back all the way to your control points, right? And now the whole other team is at like your first points out of your base. Well, one option is to go to their other team's points and hit those, because there's probably nobody there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And it's figuring out the flow of the battle and how to like, you know what I'm saying, how to like counter it. Because like, yeah, the whole point of the battle is to get the advantage.
Yep.
And if the advantage is going to be sniping, well, what one counter is, if you have good snipers, counter snipe their asses. Or if not, figure out a way to get closer with your tanks. And once you get closer, put the spawn beacons down, get a bunch of medics. But it requires a team that is, you know, even a 4-man squad can do a lot, right? But it requires a team who is a lot more able to see a strategy instead of just being like, well, shit, you know, we're just getting sniped here on out, right? Now, what I wish, let me just end with this. Yeah. What I wish Battlefield would do is have more communication in between the entire team. For example, everyone's at squad or on spawn, right? And you can hear the entire team talking and be like, everybody listen up. Get a medic, everybody medic, push the point, revive each other, go. We're sniping, you know what I'm saying? And for like there to be some sort of more strategy, because like once you're getting pushed back and everyone is discombobulated and everyone's just rushing the point and getting sniped or getting beat up, then yeah, you're gonna lose. But what's it called? Battle bit. And battle bit, like everybody can hear each other like at the beginning. And I think that's fun, right? Or even when you're like around a bunch of other people, it'd be like, revive me, please. You know, like everybody grab rockets. They're coming with a tank, you know, grab your rockets, right? Like that, even that, I don't know if there's proximity chat right now in Battlefield within other squads, but I know there is within the squad. You know what I'm saying? So
there is positional audio.
So it's a matter of taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if the other team is also taking advantage of the proximity chat and people are kind of more organized, unfortunately, the more organized team is going to win. That's kind of the point of the game too. You know?
You know. And you know, like, that's something important that...
I was trying the game early on, and with the open make and all the stuff, there were some people that had, like, all the background stuff going around. So I had to mute him because he was annoying us.
Oh, my gosh.
Super annoying.
Well, that's probably why people turn off... I mean, that's probably why people turn off the proximity chat. It's probably going to be abused. Master Rein brings up a really important point of the game, and it's something that I definitely felt while playing this game, was I think in terms of balance, I have felt so far that it's been okay. Like, there are maps where there's been a little too many snipers for my taste, but once you like go at them with like tanks and shit and you really go at them, like, it's funny how like the battle kind of shifts a little bit. Like, yes, maybe you lose a lot of time and resources to get that one point with all the snipers, but that kind of is the part that makes it fun, right? Where you have these little points that become like they become chokeholds almost. Like this one point, like whoever has it is winning the game. And Battlefield 6 reminded me of that momentum shift of that we like so much on these games. It felt great. And I remember a few matches with BulletMagnet where he was the tank and we would defend an area and obviously we would get rewarded for defending, but it made the enemy scared and annoyed to get to that point. We were able to kind of hold him off for a bit and eventually we would lose, but it made the other team go like, yeah, no, I'm not going for B. Let's just go for C, you know? And that's fun. That's so much fun. I love it.
And they start to hate you, which is good.
Yeah, but that's the fun.
That's crazy too. Yeah.
Like,
no, that's fun because like
yeah, when you get the whole
Battlefield, yeah.
Annoying the other team.
when you get the whole other team to be like, you know what? Fuck that guy. You know? Like,
when they start chatting, who's the guy in the tank?
Yes,
Like,
dude. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know you've done something right.
It's awesome.
You know exactly. That's a good feeling when you know the whole. That's like you got the whole other team pissed off, pushing 1 point because now you've like enraged everybody and everybody wants to kill you. But when you look up and you see what points are controlled, you guys own like 4 out of 5 points because the whole other team is pissed off at this one tank, right? That's fun, dude. I love that. Or honestly, like I kind of consider it a flex when I go out sniping and then, you know, like I'll kill a bunch of people and then all of a sudden I'll see 10 glints at me. And I'm like, oh, you mofos really want me. I really pissed you guys off because I'm not letting you guys pass. You know what I'm saying? Now you guys all have to counter snipe. You're pissing you off.
Oh, that's amazing.
No, it's a kind of a good feeling. I mean, yeah, because I know, I got
rage baiting the whole lobby. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
Can be fun.
You know, and
when you do it right.
yeah, and speaking of, I think, did you guys get to play any of the other modes that was available?
Yeah.
Yeah, played all the modes. King of the Hill.
Play all of them.
What was the other
King
one?
of the Hill had more COD players on it.
The Close Team Conquest. We played that breakthrough.
Breakthrough Rush.
Yep. The breakthrough can be challenging.
Yeah,
You have to take
breakthrough
that
is
first,
tough,
like,
man.
1 or 2.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It either goes your way or it really doesn't.
Yeah, it can go downhill real fast.
Yeah, I agree.
And then
Real
there's
fast.
Rush out right now, and Attack and Defend, which is like where they plant the bomb or whatever, like that. So, yeah, there's some more modes out right now, and I do expect them. There's a Battle Royale apparently coming out, so I mean, they have the time and they have the ability, and the game is big enough. I say do it. Take all the COD players away. Give us every single type of battle mode. You know, 6v6, 12v12, 32v32. Like, just give us like everything. You know.
I think there was 64 versus 64 and even 128. But I don't know if it was custom.
I think so.
Yeah. I want to say Battlefield 1 also did, right?
I think so. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should talk real quick about the things that I think we think that are probably bad with the game. We don't like. We'd like to see changed. Some issues with it. I'll start. I think the first one that I would like to see happen with Battlefield is allow us to choose the lobby that we're gonna go into. So that way we're not limited to like you know, just 4 friends playing on a team together. Like you can have 8 friends, you know, all in the same team playing together. I think that'll be really fun. You know, I feel like we should be able to have that option in Battlefield. I mean, the matches are like 30v30. Why couldn't we get, you know, your buddies to squad up and to just run these matches?
That's a very interesting point.
That's all I want. That's really all I want. Like, yeah. I mean, on top of the issues with hacking, obviously every FPS has issues with hacking, a ton of issues with hacking. If they can figure a way around that, I'm going to be also really happy. Obviously, it's not like a perfect system, but as long as they're going hard about banning people and banning all these cheating streamers, I'll be really happy. But I mean, those are really my 2 things with the game that I would like to see, you know, worked on. What do you guys think?
I think mine is class balancing right now, because pretty much assault class is getting everything, and they're taking the respawn beacon and giving it to assault class from recon. So and apparently the assault class is also gonna have a ladder as well. It's got like 3 different
What?
gadgets, and hopefully we know what other gadgets give the other classes. But it seems like they're trying to fix a problem with the assault class because they've been going solo too much. But at the same time, they're taking away from the other classes to try to fix that issue over there. So we'll see how the class balancing goes. Hopefully the betas kind of help them decide what happens. But like, it seems like some classes are going to be stronger than others at this point in time. Hopefully that can get fixed.
I got a beef with the minimap and the suppression.
Explain. Okay. Elaborate.
So the minimap doesn't have the compass and doesn't have the positional north, south, and west and stuff.
Oh, the mini map. Yeah, the mini map. Yep.
So right now for Battlefield 6, I think the UI is way too crowded. It's in your face all over, And in Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, it was a little bit more subtle. On your left, you had your flags and your points there, and it was not like on top of the screen, blocking half of the top of the screen. So that's one of the things that annoys me. Also, a missing compass. Right?
Yeah, it annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need a compass. You need a compass and a shooter. 100%.
Well, there
Especially in
is.
military
You have to enable it.
Yeah, you gotta find
No,
it.
man,
That's the- I was-
on default.
Yeah, I was like, what? What do you mean I have to enable it? The fuck? It should be enabled. Like, you know how hard it is to be like,
Yeah.
it's like BulletMagnet. There's enemies at your 6, or like to your left. Wait, what do you mean my left? It's like your left, you know. Oh my god, it was so annoying.
Or,
Your left.
You also get all the positional audio cues, but you don't have a map or a compass to look at it, and it's super disoriented. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but it was super annoying.
No, so it's like I can't tell you
True,
at
true.
250
You know-
or something. Mamma mia, it annoys me.
right.
And then we got the issues with the LMGs and suppression.
The LMG. Why? I'm curious.
Because the LMGs are not suppressing at all. You can shoot at sniper and they will just chill there and then shoot you back and headshot. And not like in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 where you get some suppression and
You talking about like when the bullets like ricochet close to you and like your character kind of like flinches a little bit?
yes, in Battlefield 3 they added the suppression effect, which will make the screen go a little bit darker on the sides and shake it and blur it out.
Actually, you're 100% right. You're 100% right.
It will make it harder for the enemy that you're suppressing, and it will also create situations where you will suppress enemies that were trying to push, and that will make it harder for them and could help your team go.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. I think there's got to be like once you get down to sniping, like if those bullets are popping near the sniper needs to be flinching.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
like
'cause-
if not, the sniper has a really easy shot, especially when you're far away. But like as a LMG, you can lay down and you can really hit that area. You might even hit them a couple times, right? But that should be like what suppresses them and actually stops them from being able to snipe, even if you're not hitting them.
Yep.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, because I've gotten like I've tried to use the LMG and I've gotten sniped as I'm shooting the sniper. So,
As you're
yeah,
hitting the
I-
sniper too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're just chilling with a million bullets going.
Yeah, right. They should not be able to be aiming down that scope. It's not super realistic, but at the same time, if you're suppressing fire, that'd be the perfect, because we were just talking about is like, strategies, the whole rock, paper, scissors or Battlefield. An LMG should be a great like way to suppress the sniper, even though you're not killing him.
Yeah. Just kind of keep them from poking.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep it from poking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because it's like when they aim, they can't keep that aim steady because those bullets are keep popping near them.
Yeah.
I would love that. I would love to see that. Like a whole squad be like, no, we are gonna suppress that mountain. Everybody lay down. Pa, 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 pa. And then you're just watching the glints come up and hide and come up and hide because like they can't give up. And now you're watching your team push the point. I'd love
Yeah, that was
100%. I
in
completely agree with
Battlefield
that.
3. It was more extreme than Battlefield 4. At least now they're adding some kind of health regen when you get shot at, so you don't heal faster. I think it's a little bit lame, but I'm not convinced yet.
Maybe.
Well, that's a start.
No,
That's a
I don't think that's lame
yeah.
because like if a bullet like if you're getting hit by some of the bullets, like you eventually die. If you're
you'll just get peckered down and then you die. Yeah.
Instead of like
Because if you okay, I'll say this with that regard. I think the sniper should have more resistance against being suppressed. The actual recon class should have more resistance against being suppressed, but all the other classes should have a lot more like suppression because there has to be also like if you're a recon, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be
like
also like if like a perk. Yeah, like you're that class. You're supposed to withstand a little bit of suppression because your point is that you just sit there and use your gun. So like in that regard, I would almost kind of be like, yeah, the snipers should be able to withstand suppression. But if the developers kind of would do that thing where like they don't heal because they're being suppressed, I think that could go a long way. Because now the snipers are going to be hoping that, there's no medic close by to me. I'm going to die. Sure have the respawn beacon right here. But like, I'm just going to die if I poke out again because these LMGs keep hitting the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're like the assault class and using a sniper, like the suppression should have more of an effect on you.
Listen, and if the recon is not there, and if the recon beacon's not there, it's actually even worse for them. That could be even better. You know what I'm saying?
Moving on, I think that's a really good point, and I do want the snipers that all they do is snipe and they're like to get punished in a way, because they get cocky, man.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
But a lot of them get cocky. You know, what I mean is when you play them and you see like you look up and there's like 5 blinkers. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, like, and they're all coming from the same point.
Well,
I don't know.
So the thing about that, like, okay, now I have beef with snipers too, because like you don't know which one's aiming at you because you see all the flashes, right?
Yes,
a
dude,
So
just giant glints.
Right. So like you could like it's even hard to counter snipe because you don't know which one's counter sniping
Because you see 4 and you're like
the other one could be looking.
Yeah.
Which one of these 4 am I gonna shoot? Right. Like if they made the glint more visible to the one that was actually looking at you, I think that would be better because then you know like if you can sneak by or not.
Yeah.
We need the binoculars
like if
back.
you're trying to sneak behind enemy lines, but all you see is the glint, it's hard to sneak behind them because, like to you, it looks like they're all aiming at you when they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we need the binoculars.
Hey, they should change it or fix it.
Yeah, it's still the beta, but yeah.
But it's feature complete at this point, and it's gonna take a little bit to fix.
Good point.
Also, that's something that is planned from the beginning, so they intended to be.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they do something about it though. Battlefield 1 was good.
But that is one of my beasts with the glint for sure, because like it's you don't know who's aiming at you, and if they're really aiming at you for real.
Mm-hmm.
We need the binoculars back.
Battlefield 1 did the best. It was very.
We need the
subtle.
binoculars back. That way you can look out without having the glint go out so hard.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? Or I no glint at all, and you can spot them, and then be like mark right there, and then pull out your gun, pop, and then pull it back down. Done.
Bro, speaking of freaking bring back the binoculars, it's like, can we fix how to tag enemies? My God, it is such a pain in the ass to tag anyone. I was only successful I was only successful tagging tanks, and like anytime I tag an enemy, I wouldn't know if I tagged him or not, to be honest. And even if the dot goes up, like it just, it doesn't feel right.
Is it for me or the whole team? Right? Is it just for me or the whole team?
Or whatever, but it's like
no,
it's not intuitive at all.
They have the red dot on their head. Does that mean the whole team can see him?
Also, there's too many functions on that Q key, man. You have the camera rolls, you have the spotting, and then you have the other menu. So it's just impossible to do anything. And if you press longer, then you get some other options instead of tagging. And then we have the auto spotting or something like that.
Just fix it.
We'll see.
If I see an enemy and I tag him, I want my fellow comrades to be able to see him and then get points for it because I tagged him.
Agreed.
100%.
And if I'm a recon, it should be even
100%.
easier. But my God.
Oh, if you're recon, it auto tags. To be
Then-
honest, you don't have
oh,
to press anything.
Perfect.
It auto tags, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Y'all can
Yeah.
clearly tell that I played recon, right?
You can also use the UAV to like spot in a little circle around you, which mind you, everybody, hint, 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 hint. You can use the anti-air to shoot down the recon's UAV if you need to.
Oh, that's good to know.
Ooh,
It's a
with the stinger.
you have the stinger, yes sir, yes sir.
Cool.
Also, I just want to say I got my first engineer torch kill on the tank the other weekend.
Wait,
That felt
what?
really good. That felt really good.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I like this tank like blew up the tank that I was healing, but I was really close to it and it didn't see me, so I laid down on top of it on the tank and it just kept looking in circles
Oh
trying
my
to like
gosh.
find a way to get me off, and I just torched it and blew it up, dude. It felt so good. It felt so good. Torching tanks is back and it was really fast. It actually melted the tank. Really, it didn't have to take a long time. It melted the tank. It took just about as long as it takes to throw the C4 and like from a distance and then like hit the button. It took about that amount of time to torch the tank to death.
Oh my gosh.
It was so fast.
You're gonna have to unlock that achievement again when the game releases.
Yeah.
That's something that I be doing, dude. Something that I be doing. I'm an engineer, man. I'm an engineer at heart in the game. I like to snipe and everything else. I like to heal, but more than anything, dude, like my biggest flex is when that tank is being bombarded and that thing is still alive. You know, even with like one wheel turning, I can fix it. You know, as long as the engine is still running, I can get it back running. Let's go.
This is why us as a team works well.
Personally, I
Mhm.
play assault and support, man. I enjoy the
Solid
LMG.
support. Nice.
I love being a medic.
Yes,
I
sir.
love being a medic. It's like I'm walking around like Jesus, like be well, my son. Be well. Be well.
God complex.
Be well, my son. You are healed.
healed. Live.
You can
Shout
force
out
people to
to-
say to revive me, bro.
I mean, if I die, I'll just come back.
Rise again, my son.
Just come back. Just respawn. Just respawn real fast. Also, shout out to one of the other R&B medics, Sapito Morto, who couldn't join us tonight. He's a whole medic right
Dude,
there.
he works hard, man. That boy works hard to keep us alive.
He does.
Love it. All right, guys. So it sounds like we have a lot of really good impressions
Mhm.
and a few things that we wish the developers can change when the full release comes. But bottom line, how do you feel about the state of the game now? And how does that make you either excited or dreadful for the actual release?
Honestly, right now, if the game came out as it is right now, I would play it and I would have a ton of fun. You know, as it is right now, I probably want to pay $60 for it. I probably pay more like $40 for it the way it is right now. But I'm not dreading the release of the game. I think they're gonna have a pretty decent release as long as the servers are stable, class balancing, all that stuff. I think a lot of shooters have to deal with it no matter what once the games come out, anyways. But I am hopeful. I am cautiously hopeful, but I'm a whole lot more hopeful in 2042. Now, when 2042 came out, I think everybody was excited, like, yeah, Battlefield's back, all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. You know, we're seeing like all these cool futuristic things, right? But we didn't understand what was gonna actually be, right? I think now we got a taste. So hopefully DICE does a really good job with balancing classes from here on out and keeping the cheaters at bay. But that's what I think. I'm hopeful for this release.
To me, the game is very performant. It's working really well. It's smooth in general. And the only issue is the hackers, but I guess that's gonna get better eventually. And from there, I would say that the mechanics are very Battlefield 4. Not quite. Feels a little bit too fast for me, at least. Maybe they should slow it down or something. But in general, I think it's going in a good direction. And when it releases, it's gonna be really fun for sure.
Yes, sir. Johnny, any thoughts?
I'm excited. Like I was itching to play during the week, so that's where I'm at. So I'm having a lot of fun. with it.
I basically feel the same way. I think if the game had to be released right now, I think I would play it. I would play it. I would have so much fun with it. I like it how it is now. I'm actually excited for the full release because we'll get more maps, hopefully a few more options in terms of like gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the rewards are going to change, but like I like it very much on how it is now. I just hope that they keep the microtransactions at a minimum. And by that I mean mostly like if you're going to buy skins, I want these skins to be like, more like uniforms, like
I don't want to see
I
Batman
don't know. I
on the
just don't
battlefield.
want. I don't want to see characters.
I don't want to see
Yeah, I
Batman.
want to see characters.
I don't want to see any anime characters.
Yeah.
I love anime. I don't want to see a single one of them. I'll
If
accept.
they made a uniform for each country, they will make a lot of money.
Yes, dude.
Yes, it would be cool.
They would make so much money with
Or-
that,
or-
dude. Yes, dude. Yes. Like soccer uniforms
Or
also.
like,
Almost.
can you imagine just going like, okay, like dress up like a Nazi or dress up like a World War II veteran? Like,
Yes.
I think it would be kind of funny.
Well, not in this
I
one.
don't know.
No.
Okay, fair,
They should
but like-
should go hard, dude. Give us everybody, dude. Give us even the Contras in Nicaragua, dude.
Well, it's not a
No, you're right.
It's not a historical.
It's not historical.
Like game,
No.
right? It's
Well,
yeah. So
we
like,
don't
it
know if
wouldn't-
it's
it wouldn't
historical. New
fit.
York City hasn't been attacked like that just yet. So, like, there's no war in New York City. Just yet. So, like, we don't know if it's historical or not. Apparently, Call of
I
Duty.
guess
calls
what
out
I'm
the
trying to
boat.
say is like, if they're gonna bring microtransactions, I don't want them to affect the core feeling of the game, and I think a lot of it does
Like
have
the
to
vibe.
do with how how your teammates look, how your enemy looks, how the tanks look. Like there's a reason the army is homogenized. And if this
Mhm.
is a game about war, not
Mhm.
necessarily about feeling like a badass, but more about war and the theater of war, then
Mhm.
you need to
Arcade
keep it up
milsim.
in that. You need to keep it with that vibe. Battlefield is cinema. Yeah.
Arcade millistim.
Like I want, yeah, exactly. It's cinematic. It's about moments. Just keep it simple, Just keep it simple. The game works.
Yeah.
Let's not try to put too many sprinkles on the cake.
Yeah. You like look at Call of Duty. They went from golden guns to now the rainbow gun to like the black hole
Cats,
gun to
unicorns,
there's like all these millions of skins.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. That like I don't want to. I don't need to see.
Godzilla skins.
Exactly.
Like
I don't
Godzilla,
need to see a
but-
unicorn tank. You know what I'm saying? But it would be cool to see like maybe like a red and blanks like striped tank or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or helicopters with different color skins on them or whatever. They'll like like show that like, oh, that person, oh cool, that person likes that thing, or they unlocked that in the battle pass or whatever it may be. I'm cool with that, right? But when you get to the point where it's now like, oh, you've got like your gun looks like a butterfly, or your gun has
Yeah.
like all these like neon effects coming off of it, and it's breathing, and it's like this like semi-living gun or whatever. It's like that's too much. We have gone over the deep end. We're losing the vibe. That is what's going to make people kind of start to like be like, this is Call of Duty. I'm just gonna go to Call of Duty again. Keep Battlefield militaristic, and it will make money.
Also, do not put ranked. Do not make anything ranked in freaking Battlefield. Do not. Get that away from my Battlefield. And if
Right.
people want to play ranked, go play something else.
I'll accept tournaments. You know what I'm saying? I'll accept like some tournaments where it's like, like you go in or whatever. But even tournaments can be kind of tough because it's like, are 32 people gonna all get together? Which they can, you know what I'm saying? But like now there's exclusive tournaments. I don't know. There's things you can do. There actually are. Right. That would be fun. They
No,
got
Yeah,
smaller
but they got
maps,
smaller
too.
maps
I had
too.
no
But
idea.
as far as ranked goes, no necessary.
Battlefield
Not
is
necessary
cooperation.
at all.
It's team play.
Not at all.
That's how you win the tournament.
It's
And
exactly
that's
right.
pretty cool, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Prefer that over kill streaks and stuff.
So, but yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I think we're all pretty hopeful for this this release. I think a lot of people online are very hopeful as well. I think Activision is currently pretty freaked out right now and trying to do. I bet they're going to starting to do things like Battlefield, and you're going to see a lot of future releases of skins on Call of Duty look a whole lot less like poppy and look a lot more like Call of Duty-esque. You know, if I'm saying from the past, like more cool ghost skins or whatever. But I don't think if Battlefield 6 crushes, I don't think for the next 2
I haven't
years, I
played
don't think Call of Duty's
Call
gonna
of
have a good
Duty
time.
since 2013. I think it was Modern Warfare 2. That says a lot.
I think at the end of the day, I'm looking forward to the full release of the game. So it was great. I enjoyed playing this beta. I cannot, and just like Johnnyboi said, I was thinking about Battlefield for days, and that is a good sign. Honestly, that is a fantastic sign.
And I think we're all itching to get on there and kill some
Battlefield
enemies
withdrawal.
and get on the tank right now. Which the Battlefield.
We need to get on top squad, bro.
We're currently in the last weekend of the beta right now, so we're gonna take full advantage of that.
I think we got to top 6, right?
Yeah,
Last time.
we got top 6. We got top 6, right? Yeah. Anyway, and that's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Johnnyboi and BulletMagnet, also known as Spectra, and thank you, Master Rein, for being here on this Battlefield impressions discussion.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway, remember to follow us on our social medias. Check the links below on the description. Remember to leave us a comment. Let us know how you feel about this Battlefield beta. And we're looking forward to our next episode. This is Silly Squirrel signing out. And remember, guys, no matter what you're playing, or if you're playing Battlefield, never stop reviving. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.